Hello everyone and welcome back to another Train Sim Classic video. We are on the West Anglia Mainline. So good afternoon driver, we are currently outside Broxbourne awaiting for 2 Sierra 30 to depart. We'll be trailing behind it until Harlow Town where we'll overtake from there and continue 1 Bravo 72 service to Stansted Airport. Set up your train in the meantime, codes in the briefing. That was perfect as well, so we're waiting for that, so 317. Let's get everything set up. Let's set that to neutral. I think we're in a 379 as well, which are units which have just been left. They don't really, well, sadly, they've literally just been left. Hopefully one day they'll be repurposed. Let's see. Well, I don't know. Would these have guards on them? I actually don't know. Not sort of my area. So I'm going to say no. I could be wrong though. Driver ID 256, so we'll just do random. There you go. Send. What else can we do? GSMR. So 1 Bravo 72. Oh, driver only operated. Oh, okay. Yeah, it says in there. 1 Bravo 72. Let's get that plugged in. And it was 071. 071. That's the GSMR set. Let's quickly, actually what we can do, there we go. Right, that's all good, driver operated. Boo. Not having a guard, and we're 8 coaches, so we'll change that as well. Get the DSD on. I think we're all good to go. Let's not get the HUD off, as I've never done this route before. And let's go. Yeah, the 379s. That's not the nicest interior, is it? Yeah, well, here we are. As we make our way. So this is actually a free route on the Steam Workshop, so what I'll do, I'll link it in the description below. So if you do want to give this route a go, it's free on the Steam Workshop. Good stuff. Looks good though. And yeah, I think this actually is our first time driving the 379 as well. Which, yeah, these units, as I mentioned, are literally sat around doing nothing at the moment. I don't know what the plans are for them. Does anyone know? Will they actually ever be put back into service? No idea. Because what I was sort of thinking, if Greater Anglia aren't going to use them, maybe... Oh, let's do that. Maybe perhaps some 387s from Great Northern could go south to the coastways, or just, well, south to South London or wherever, to operate as their dual voltage, so they could make up for the 455s and 3-on-3s going. And then some 379s, which are AC only, could then go to Great Northern. I know there's obviously different companies, Greater Anglia and GTR. So GTR could nab the 379s off Greater Anglia, as I think they're perfectly alright units. I think they've also got some sort of special thing about them. I think they're something to do with batteries. Although I think someone said that's now disabled. Oh my god, hello. Oh, that's not a nice view. That is really weird. Let's not look back there. I think that's something to do with the AP pack, so I might have to give it a reinstall. I mean, it's fine elsewhere, isn't it? It's fine in here, so I'm not really going to be looking that way. So that's fine. Got a neutral section coming up. Let's quickly pop that down. Haven't had any yellows yet, so I'm assuming maybe that train spoke too soon. I'm not saying, but that train has got out of the way. How far is it to Harlow Town? 4 miles. Oh yeah, that's what we're going to be going past, isn't it? Harlow Town. Yeah, I don't know much about the West Anglia Mainline. I think it's, what, Liverpool Street up to Cambridge? I suppose we've done a tiny bit of it before, from Cambridge to North Shelford Junction. But that's it. And that's on the King's Lynn, King's Cross route. So I'm a bit of a noob at the West Anglia Mainline. I don't know much about it at all. In all honesty, I didn't actually know about it until probably about half a year ago, when someone was like, oh, you're on the West Anglia Mainline. I was like, Where's that going? And some oh, it's Liverpool Street, Stansted up to sort of Cambridge. And I was like, oh, that's what it's called. And for some weird reason, I was just thinking this was part of the Great Eastern Mainline, as it sort of comes off of it, I think, just after Liverpool Street. Just slow down a bit, as that train is still ahead of us. What are we going through here? Going through another station. Let's get a little flyby shot through here. So the Stansted Airport Express. Not sure what the station is, but we're going through it. There we go. Oh yeah, I don't think these can actually have station boards. Or stations, a bit like the West Coast Way, which we've been reviewing. Yeah, they can't have station signage, as it's part of, like, it means it's like a custom asset, and I don't think you can have custom assets on the Steam Workshop. You sort of have to use what's already there. So quite a lot of the freeware routes on the Steam Workshop won't have any station signage because, well, then it would have to be a custom written asset. So we can have a look at the map, I suppose. Let's have a look. That was Roydon. There's the route map. So we started, I think, down here somewhere. Yeah, I think we started at Cheshunt. Now we're up here, and we're going all the way up to here at Stansted Airport, which I think is quite a weird station. It's like a little single track tunnel under the airport. You'll see when we get there. It's an odd one. This line is just odd. Cool, but I suppose it's another line we can learn. There we go. Yeah, the last update for this route was something tells me 2020. Or was it 2021? I think it might have actually been 2020, so there hasn't been an update to this route for quite some time. Now, I was looking at the Steam comments, and a lot of people were saying that, is it a dead project? Is there going to be any more work on it? Apparently it's not a dead project. It's just at some point the developer will come back to it, I suppose, when he has the will to actually do some route building again. So it's not dead in the water, it's there, but at some point. Number 317, which we picked up in the AP sale, which should still be going on when this video goes out. I think I'll probably do this video sort of one of the sort of get out quickly ones, so I might have this one as a video on Easter, although we'll see. Let's pop that down. Yeah, we did pick up the 317. Mainly for the East Coast Mainline runnings of it. And here we are, Harlow Town. Doesn't look like the nicest of stations, but yeah, here we are. And that's where we're going to be overtaking the other service. Yes, if you do see anything weird, any jagged bits or weird bits of scenery, remember this route's free, and there's not actually many requirements for it either. And here we are. So I guess this route was sort of like a COVID project, a lockdown project. Here we are. Yeah, in the 379. Nice to be in another Electro Star. So I don't think we ever have driven this one. Stansted Airport. Cool. So what other stations have we got? We've got Bishop Stortford, which is in 7 miles. And then Stansted Airport in 14 miles. And we got coming another 379 there, yep. Guessing that will be stopping. I don't know if we're the Stansted Express though. I think we're a sort of a slow service to Stansted Airport. As I know you get the express ones, don't you? Oh, I do like an Electro Star. They just sound great. And they look great as well. There it is. Then you've got the old battered 317 over here. Going to Bishop Stortford. Hang on, there's... that was the quickest time. Oh, hello. Let's ignore that. Wow. Just leaving with the doors open. And I may have forgotten to mention we're also trialling behind a Cambridge North service. Oh, wow, okay. Wow. So we're not actually going to be going that quick now. So a very, what's the word for it? A very busy section of track then. And we're off. I love the sound though. And we're off. But I think along this line that's now flirt trains, the 755 and stuff like that. So not as cool, not Electro Stars and 317s. No idea what family train the 317s are. They're not Peps, are they? It's like an AC455. Let's get a screenshot as well. It would be nice to get one whilst we're at it. Boom, Stansted. Let's get another one for good measure. And Stansted Airport. There we go. And unpause. That's the pause brake button. Does wonders. Brilliant. But I always heard very good things about these trains. Quite a lot of the reviews online were always like, oh, brilliant unit, nice and comfy. Yeah, just quite sad, I suppose. Because these are, you know, newer than other Electro Stars. I think these trains, or these sets, 2009 possibly. I could be wrong there. It might not be 2009. But I think they are considerably newer than the 375, 377, 376s. We're just sat there not doing a lot. I think actually open to the elements as well. There was only one train I was missing in this scenario, and that was a Class 66. But actually, I think you would see right here. That was the only thing I was missing. It's nothing major. Cool. And you've got a tiny little station here as well. Which we'll have to look at the map to see what it is. This one is... that is Harlow Mill. Makes sense, I suppose. There we go. Cool. But it does look really good though. And the OHLE looks very good as well. I was sort of expecting it to look very basic and, well, not great, but it actually looks really good. And I don't think it does use the ATS OHLE pack either, so even better. Why they've been able to do it. But yeah, not many requirements to run this through. There was a couple of surprising ones. I think one was the Woodhead Electric Railway in BR Blue. That was one of the requirements. I'm guessing that might be for some of the station buildings. Yeah, not too many. Now, it does say there's actually more for some reason. Like on the Steam sort of description, it says, you know, that one, but then on the sort of Train Sim Classic workshop page, it says you need tons more. But I think that's just a bug with the workshop. So I think I do have all the requirements on here. Not been any plain spots of scenery, so we should be alright. Yeah, the OHL looks really good. Let's go and have a flyby shot. Looks like we've got a... Is that another one? Is that one already? So quite frequent then. Nice to see an Electro Star on AC power as well. 90% of the time we do it, it's always on DC. Well, to be honest, they don't really, well, they don't sound much different, do they? AC to DC, the Electro Stars. Obviously, the performance is better on AC. I wouldn't say by much. There's not as stark contrast as there is on something like the 700, where it sounds literally completely different, performs completely different. On the Electro Stars, it's I suppose quite similar. Nice. So going back to my point earlier, I think this video will release on Easter, but I think I might set it to members only to begin with. So if you're watching this past Easter, hello. Yeah, Bishop Stortford is the next one along. Which can't be too far off now. We've got 45 coming up as well. Yeah, it's just under 2 miles, so nothing really. Cool. But yeah, I've learnt quite a lot about this area recently. Especially the overground as well. So I've got like a really outdated tube map in my room, which I think is actually from 2008. So it's quite an old one. But I didn't realise the overground went all the way up to sort of Enfield Town, Cheshunt, which is on this line, I think. So yeah, my geography for this area and train lines, it is improving. It's improving. Well, we got a single yellow, so looks like we'll be waiting for another train. Don't know how many platforms Bishop Stortford has. Does seem some trains terminate there though, so maybe it will have more than 2. But we do have a red light coming up, as indicated by that banner repeater there, sort of tucked away between the poles there. There's some really cool looking OHLE on this route. I don't know what route it's been used from, but it looks really good. Now 317, going to, does that say Stratford? Going to Stratford apparently. That's cleared now. So it should be clear into the station. Fingers crossed, hopefully that banner repeater wasn't lying. Oh, all good, it's a single yellow. Into Bishop Stortford. So how many platforms does this have? 3? Yeah, there you go. So I suppose you've got the terminating platform over there on the right. So what is that? Liverpool Street to Bishop Stortford, or Stratford to Bishop Stortford? I suppose probably Liverpool Street to Bishop Stortford. Yeah, I love doing new. I love learning new areas and new lines as well. Sort of increasing my geographical knowledge. Yeah, it's good as well. I suppose it helps with work, where people come up and ask you questions saying, how do I get to there? How do I do that? What's the best way to get to there? Now I can tick off West Anglia Mainline stations. Yeah, this is Bishop Stortford. The only other Bishop station we've been to was, well, Bishop's Lydiard on train to West Somerset. Got a nice station. You got a little whirly bit off to there. Maybe that was an old abandoned line. Maybe. Actually, probably not. And lots of scattered houses. That's supposed to be some sort of knock-off arrival. Oh, must have been a bit of a pothole there. Back we go, back to the train. Seems everybody is on and off. And then after this, it's in Stansted Airport, which I'm actually really looking forward to seeing, which is in 6 miles. So that's probably supposed to be a Lidl, wasn't it? Was that Scran? Oh, we're due out of here at 18 past. So that is, well, now. So let's start getting the door shut. There you go. No idea what that Cambridge service is. We weren't following it. And the only thing I didn't own was the Class 66. So, don't know. Ooh, flange sounds. Not as bad as that St Pancras though. St Pancras Thameslink, where you just hear them screeching into the platform if they're going northbound, and obviously southbound as well, but not as much. Let's get that up to 70. Just gotta wait for the back of the train to pass the marker. Although it should be, yeah, we're alright. Yeah, Stratford Airport, Stansted Airport next. London Stansted Airport, even though it's absolutely miles out of London. I think isn't Stansted the furthest one away from London? Or is that Southend, where it's called like London Southend? It's either Southend or Stansted, I think, where it's actually like the furthest away airports, which are called, you know, London Stansted, London Southend. I think Stansted or Southend are like the furthest away. Yeah, if you continued on this line, it will take you up to Cambridge, and then, well, all the way up to King's Lynn. And I suppose in a way it would also take you up towards Peterborough if you turned off at Ely. So it does go quite the distance. Although once you get past Cambridge, I think it then becomes the Fen line, which is beautiful. Beautiful scenery up there. Now we're going to Stansted Airport. Oh, it doesn't say actually. No, well, it can't be too far, can it? Ah, here we are, chasing yellows now. And they're quite short signal blocks as well along here. At least coming up, there's some quite short ones. As we may be coming up to the junction while we turn off. So we'll start bringing that down. Yeah, quality-wise, well, no complaints really. I mean, for a Steam Workshop route, which is free, can't really complain. Guessing there's probably a station round here. A really steep gradient coming up as well. Look at that going up there. That is steep. And we did have a double yellow at the last one. There's the station. Around we go. No, that's what we're going to be coming off here. So this will be the junction off then. And I guess that's what that gradient's all about. I suppose up over the bridge, over this. There's got to be up over a bridge over something. And I think it said the service we were following was a Cambridge one. Unless we've got a single yellow anyway off there. Or is this not? Where's? I'm gonna have to have a little look. Where are we? Where's that go then? Okay, no, that does go to Cambridge. Right. Okay. So yeah, this is the weird little bit of track. It's just really bizarre. I think in a second it will go down to single track. Then we sort of go in a little single tunnel underneath the airport, and then we sort of it almost looks like some sort of city skylines type. Yeah, some sort of city skylines type of airport build. So I'll do that. I'll deny it. Maybe not then. So we're waiting for something to go towards. Oh, unless that was the Cambridge service we have to wait for. Coming into Stansted. You've got another little line there as well. So I guess that's to, yeah, link up the triangle there. I think, yeah, cross country use that, don't they? So that's, yeah, that's what we're waiting for then. Let's have a look at the map. What is holding us up? So you can see the single track here. We are waiting for 14:27. What's the time? 23. We wouldn't be waiting that long, would we? Well, we might be waiting that long. That'll be quite some time. Could be that train though. And you got 14:30 as well. But that would be quite some time though until that one comes along. Yeah, 14:27 it leaves Stansted Airport, and that's still quite a few minutes away. Oh, there's the tunnel over there going in. Well, we wait here. Oh, massive motorway as well. What I'll do is, it's not very fun just sitting here, is it? Not doing a lot. I shall see you all in a second. Hopefully when there's a bit of movement. So see you all in a second. 5 minutes has passed and we're still waiting. Although you can see what, well, one of the culprits is coming now. Cross country service up to Birmingham New Street. Hopefully should now clear us through. Hopefully. Hopefully. I'm hoping it will. Okay, points probably. There we go. Although we've then got to wait at the next signal because we're still waiting for the Stansted Express service, which is just coming through the tunnel now. So hopefully we won't be waiting too long. But off we go. We'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, I'm loving the OHLE though. It looks really good on this route. Which, I mean, for I suppose a steam workshop route, which I suppose is slightly more limited to what you can do, it looks really good. Oh, maybe that's where the Woods heads. No, I don't think the Woods Head Electric Railway. I mean, it does have OHLE, but I don't know if it would be from that. That's a slightly more modern route. So no. So yeah, we'll get the Stansted Express passing us in a minute. So we've done the majority of the West Anglia Mainline, which is available at the moment in the game. So what was that? I'm trying to think of how many miles we've done. I mean, over 15 or so, which you can do at the moment. I don't know when the next update will be for this. I mean, probably, I suppose, probably not for quite a while. But we've shown it off. We've done it. We can say we put our stamp on it. We've done it. We've shown it. And not bad at all. We've learnt a few more place names as well. Yes, now we've got to wait for the Stansted Express. You wouldn't want to be on this service, would you? It takes so long. Lots of waiting. Let's put that down. I can hear it. There it is. And then we go into that tunnel to the airport. Here it comes. Oh, that's Greater Anglia as well. Also, I suppose this might be the Stansted Express, but just branded under Greater Anglia. See, I thought Stansted Express was sort of its own subsidy, or sort of its own operating company. A bit like Gatwick Express. It's sort of, it's part of GTR, it's the Southern Thames Link, Great Northern, but it's sort of it's its own sort of branding. But maybe not. Maybe the Stansted Express is just, well, Greater Anglia, but a faster service. And onto the little weird single track tunnel under the runway, curled up to the station. It's just a weird bit of trackage. Must be quite a modern bit as well. I know the tunnel portal looks quite old, but probably asset wise. Is there a platform under here? Yeah, I'd imagine these look a bit like, you know, like the Crossrail Elizabeth line. I suppose the tunnels probably look similar to that. As I think this is quite. I'm guessing this is quite new. And then Stansted Airport. I'm gonna guess 90s. 90s time it might have been built. I could be completely wrong. It could be much further back than that. I don't know. I'm sure someone will know. When did Stansted Airport railway station open? It must be past, well, 90s earliest. So we're sort of going under all the runway at the moment. As we, well, it's actually 70. I'm a bit more cautious. Speed up a little bit more. Let's curl him right the way around. And then we got that 25. So that will be that'll be coming up. Cool. Right, let's start popping that down. And then this is Stansted Airport railway station, which again is quite a sort of an odd looking railway station. It's almost like it's supposed to go right the way through, but then it terminates. It's just a weird part of the line. I don't know. This looks sort of out of place. It's I don't know. It's odd. And there's the airport there, which we've sort of just gone under. Yeah, it's on the Steam Workshop, so links will be below for the download page. So we're coming into there, I think. Yeah, it's a weird stage. I mean, look at that tiny inty little platform there. They were like, ooh, it's a bit too wide, let's just whack another platform in there. Just weirdly designed. I don't know, what does everyone think? I think it's a weird little bit of line, a weird little station as well. Well, how busy is it, Stansted Airport? Is it a busy train station / airport? And here we are. We can tick that off. That will do. Right, let's stop that. Doors, DRA as well. There we go, and we get the usual bits done. That goes like that, and that goes to, it should now be on. There we go. Well, that is going to be it, everyone, for today's Train Simulator Classic video. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Probably just deregister that on the GSMR. There you go, now deregistered. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. What did you think? Do pop your thoughts in the comments below. Love it, and yeah, another scenario by CrankyBot as well, who literally does the best scenarios on ATS. So another one by CrankyBot there. But thanks all for coming in, and I hope we'll see you in the next one. See you all, and take care. Bye, guys.